All right then. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. We should be good. We should be live, up and rolling. All right, we on then. Hello and afternoon, everyone. From YouTube to Twitch to all around. Afternoon, evening, and welcome. Hope you all are having a awesome afternoon and an awesome and a blessing day so far. I've been busy with a lot of stuff as of late. Let me put the emphasis. I mean with a lot of stuff as of late. So, here's the deal. If someone was following me on the other social media stuff, I was tweeting about the Apple event. And well, it was interesting. And while we'll be talking about the Apple event, I want to share my little 2 cents on a couple things here and there. But before we do that, I want to do one last sound check just to make sure that I'm good. Let me see here. Let me see here. All right. Okay, let me do something real quick. Let me see here. Is my voice not too pound with the music, or the music too loud that people can't hear me? Okay, let me try this out real quick. All right. Okay. One more time for me real quick. Hold on. Let's see. And okay, let's see here. Come on. Let's one more time. Come on. Okay. All right then. We're good to go then. All right. Hold on. Sorry about that little slight delay, ladies and gentlemen. Want to make sure that everything is running smoothly. Let's just say I was trying to find a sweet spot, in a sense, you can say. Just the sweet spot for the audio, the streaming, all that galore. Let me see here. Let me see if I can. Can I? I guess what it's. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. Just trying to organize a few things here and there. Okay. Now that we got that squared away, taken care of, now where was I? Oh, right. The Apple event. Let's see here. The Apple event was very, very interesting. Talk about the 16 here and there. My only interesting matter was the camera quality. So I'm looking for to see how how the cameras are going to be functioning out and about in the real world. That's my main concern here. Number one. And I'm still working on the Shadow the Hedgehog fan art. I got started on the shading a bit. As you can tell, the shading is slightly a bit different. That's because I use Shade Assist to help lay out my light source here. Plus, not to mention, I want to use Shade Assist. It's just that I never really, never really tried an opportunity to experiment just a bit more on that. So it was the perfect opportunity to see how Shade Assist is going to cut it, how it's going to work out, and then some. And I'll admit though, just a heads up with Shade Assist is not meant to use as to help you things like that. It's only meant to help you get a good indication and idea on how to map out your values. Basically, shadows, highlights, etc. That's what Shade Assist is supposed to do. And right now, I'm just trying to, get a clear idea on how I'm gonna make it work. And believe me, I'll say that it is very, very interesting. Especially since I actually have a mask on this thing too. So there's that. So I'll probably be going over this on later on as I do some final tweaks as I wrap up the shading. And also want to give you guys just a brief heads up on what's been going on. I was a bit of a slump, got a lot of stuff going on with life, so there's that. So I got a lot to deal with on that front. Amongst other things too, so I'm just trying to, get chugging on through, trying to get on through. But amongst everything else, it's just funny. Just funny. But I'll be alright. Through the grace of God, I was able to make it through this far, so just gotta, keep going and do what I do best. But anywho, in any rate though, besides the Apple keynote, I saw stuff right there. I also saw other stuff that was interesting as well, such as XP Pen releasing their 19-inch pen display, especially with 2 new pens they got, and that one uses an all USB-C cable to power the whole thing. So that's very, very nice. Though it's probably using USB-C for to power this thing. That's the way I can guess from it. But anywho, because of that, I was interested to see how it's gonna go. Especially since their first Android tablet is doing alright. It's just that my main concern with their Android side is how they're gonna handle pen calibration. If anyone in the chat actually used their XP pen tablet, like in any chat in general, YouTube, Twitch, anyone who's actually, used their XP pens tech, but it's basically their Android, and they notice that they fixed the calibration issues. Put your thoughts on it and let me know, how how it is, because I'm very interested to know like everyone's thoughts on it. Because for a piece of tech that's Android wise, it's actually pretty good. My main concern is that I understand focus for artists and stuff like that, but what about more for the pro users in a sense? Like people who just not only just draw their art on there, but also, you know, edit photos, stuff like that. Because I know there's plenty of video editing apps on the Android side of things. The reason why that I was planning on getting one is mostly because of my workflow in a sense, because I use Affinity Photo Designer and Publisher to edit most of my stuff, including on iPad, especially on iPad. Number one. And two, another thing to consider for my case wise is, well, another thing to consider in my case is that, well, let's just say that number one, I like to try use my iPad a little bit more, and two, most of the apps I use requires a bit more power than the Android will provide. If many of these developers will start, putting more of the pro apps, the apps that I use personally, onto the Android side, then yeah, I actually wouldn't mind giving it a go. It's just that for my case and, workflow wise, I mostly stick with the iPad one, basically because of the specs, the power performance used for it. It's like out of this world. And I will recommend any artist to actually, to get that. Any artist designer that's actually on the go, I will recommend them to get that. But I also would say this: if you actually own a budget, then I heard good things for the XP Pen and tablet. If you're on a budget wise that requires expandable storage and you only use just either Clip Paint for Android, then yeah, I would totally recommend that you guys, get it on check out the Android one, because I haven't really used too much on it, and I'm too much on it. All I know is that on Filmora, I use the iPad for basic editing, things like that. It is really, really helpful in a sense. Though I've been noticing that I've been using DaVinci Resolve a bit more on iPad. Mostly because I want to see like how it is to edit things. One, and two, I'm more interested in to see how it is in long term in the real world. Because I'm planning on like trying to go out a bit more than usual. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still go out. It's that I want to be a little bit more proactive, trying to check out other areas that I really want to check out on. So there's that, and also amongst other things. So, and because of that, I want to at least try to expand more on what I can do, and also have a little change of scenery, get some inspirations and whatnot. So there's that. Let's see how far we got here. Okay, we'll make that as a stopping point on this one. I'll get back to this one later, because I'm drawing out another version of this, because I just recently got back into using Procreate a little bit more, just to try to experiment to see how it's going to look, how it's going to be, how to handle a few things here and there. And let's just say that I am intrigued by it. This is another version I did besides this one, but all this is Sketch and Procreate. What it is that I'm trying to use Procreate a little bit more as my own little sketchbook in a sense. And well, it actually works out a little better than I thought it will be. I mean, literally as I thought it would be. I see people use Procreate for a lifestyle, and I am always amazed by that. So it's a no-brainer that why people actually do like it. So since I was able to get a lot of things done with the other illustrations, so I want to get started on this one as a version 2. Because let's just say that I began to get a feel of Procreate more. I'm getting the feel of Procreate just a bit more than usual. And I mean, literally a lot more than usual. Because number one, I begin to notice that some things that here and there, I just... let's just say that I begin to see, well, one, some things with Procreate I feel like I can use in my day-to-day life. Well, day-to-day sketches are part of my process as I begin to organize a bit more. So there's that. And 2, this may sound like a very odd question, but has anyone having trouble with their syncing as of late with DigitalGuyStudio Paint files, in a sense? The reason why I was asking, because some drawings that I was doing are not being synced up like I wanted to, and it just either crash or saying error cannot be made. So there's that. So I've been using Dropbox to sync everything from my Affinity files to DigitalGuyStudio Paint files, things like that. I haven't tried it on the video editing side, mostly because, you know, different files require different requirements. So there's that. Hold on, let me adjust myself real quick. Just be comfy, wise. So there's that. And not to mention, also not to mention, well, a couple of key things to take away from it was the fact that as more pro apps are becoming more available on iPad, as iPads are getting way more powerful than usual, they're becoming like the go-to for people to take their creative work on the go. It'll go much easier, because I'm beginning to see that trend. Because whenever I go to a coffee shop, I always see fellow artists or someone who actually tries to edit things. They have their laptop, which is mostly an Apple, or a Dell, or a Lenovo Legion, and just, you know, they just immediately just start working on their stuff. Because the most people being around is either a Lenovo, Dell, Apple, or iPad. In most places I always go to. And there's always an interesting chat with them on a few things. It's very interesting to speak with them on a couple of factors. Like, for one, I didn't know that some people, especially some businesses, prefer to use their Apples or Dell laptops while handling businesses. But I begin to notice a trend that they actually are switching from Dell to Lenovo as of late. Mostly because of the coupon sales they always have every blue moon. 2, well, let's just say that to actually try to switch out the entire OSs over, the whole business structures from wherever they brand there to another one. So because of that, it's becoming a big trend. And a big trend I begin to see and realize that many people are beginning to switch over to. Especially with iPhones releasing out for the cameras, stuff like that. Because many people are now vlogging or doing actual film work on iPhones now. Which is, to me, that is insane and wild. Because I use the Google Pixel 7 Pro, and don't get me wrong, I do love my Pixel phone. This 7 Pro, I mean, it still has some quirks here and there, but the thing is that I do actually love it. I still love my Pixel phone. I really do. It's just that there's some things that it could be done, worked with on it, but I'm glad that they're trying to fix it a bit in future versions. So, yeah, besides all that, trying to get this sketch in. Trying to sketch. Let me see here. Ooh, wait. Alright, I'm getting very handsy with this approach. Okay. Kind of my own background, things like that. Okay. Okay, we're doing so far with this. Like I said, just want to take a break from that coloring here, just so I can get this sketch worked on. Okay. Okay. Okay, so far so good. All right. All right. All right, so far so good. All right. All right. So far so good. With this sketch wise. All right. Sorry, I'm a little quiet. I'm just in my little flow state at the moment, so don't mind me. Just roll with it. I cannot wait until Sonic X Shadow Generations comes out, because I will be playing that, and we will be streaming it, so stay tuned for that. Alright. Let's see if we can make this work here. Okay. Let me see if I can do this right. Let's see here. Let's do this here. Toughen the nose. We got the sketch here. Just gotta add some highlights to it. Well, the shading for it, and we should be just about done with this one for now. By shading, I mean as in like mock-ups or layout of it. That's what I mean by shading. Okay. Okay, doing it right. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Goes to here, come on. Okay, so far so good. All right. Okay. So far, so good with this. All right. Alright, so far so good. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Hang on, I'm gonna take a look, quick snap break real quick, so I'll be right on back. Hold on, let me make this a little better real quick. I'll be right back real quick. Need to get a little water break and some snack in me real quick, so chill out for a moment real quick, guys, and I'll be right back soon. All right, I have returned. Sorry about the long break. I really need to get some food in me. And plus, also not to mention, my little notification came up for the whole bitrate was unstable, so I need to make some fine tweaks to it so far. Hope you guys are having a good break. Do whatever you guys need to do, and hope you guys are having a relaxing time so far over here. But anyway, though, schedule for the Shadows finish here on this version. Don't forget, gotta Control S to save. The Lord knows, if you Control S that, you're gonna lose everything. That happened to me many times over. Now let's go back to this other one here, since I got my little break time away from it. Here's the one I'm working on. Just need to, well, trying to get the shading in, and then we'll work on the highlights. By shading, highlights I mean like the light source and everything. So I need to get this on done. Alright. So far, so good. Just need to just tweak this right here. Just go over here. Just need to just shade here, color here. Just need to just alrighty, just add a little bit more of the rings. Here's inhibitor rings. And fun fact about me, interesting fact about me, my favorite Sonic characters are Knuckles the Echidna and Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, I know, even though I do like Sonic, but I more lean with Knuckles and Shadow. Mostly around with Shadow Eyes. Okay. almost done this part here. Then I need to go right here. Then I need to adjust this tail. Just need to adjust this tail just around here wise. And let me see here. Did I miss anything? Nope. Now I'll take my little blend tool, just starting to blend everything. Oops. Matter of fact, let me do this real quick. Let me add just a little bit here. Okay. Let's see if we can finally start blending this part here. Then we should be done with the shadow here. Then we can focus on the highlights. Alright, almost done here. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's do this here. All right. Let's go, baby. Sorry, I kind of like just psych myself up every so often. Whenever I'm working on a few things, illustration-wise. Also, this is some music too, soothing ones, so. If my voice is too overpowering for the music, let me know in the chat if I need to adjust the volume just a tad bit if I need to. And anyone who's actually just chilling out, I appreciate you coming on by. If you guys want to work on something, this is like a little work day in a sense, not to actually trying to like vibe on everything. Hear me ranting about tech, things like that, and just trying to work on this. Let's see here. Just gotta blend this just a bit more like I wanted to. Alright, let's see here. What is this here for? Oh, right, because of the mask right there. I really gotta work on that mask to get rid of it. I'll have to erase it a little bit as I finish up some last minute tweaks to this. Okay, now we can go to the highlights where we switch this out here. And this is where I'll be using the airbrush tool, more like a soft one here. Some of it works fine, some of it I could just, make some necessary tweaks if it need to be. Okay. Okay, let's see those here. All right. make another layer for that one. Let's see if we can make this. Let's go with a add glow effect. Okay, too much right there. I need to make some. Sorry. Then we're going to blend it just a tad bit. Thank God for the masking tool to make things so much easier. All right. Okay. Okay, then we're just gonna go just too much right here. I need to strengthen it just a tad little bit. Okay, right here, that should be just fine. Okay. Okay. Let's do a little bit of blending here. Okay. So far with the blending is on point. Okay. Trying to go easy with the blending here. All right. All right. Okay. Now we just need to adjust a little bit of the light highlight here. Standard blending. Let's go with this part here. Okay, so you just go to okay, just need just that part here. Then we go to our airbrush a little bit tool here. Right. Then we're just going to adjust the highlight for the tip of this ear. Then we'll go for the another. Alright. Let's see here. Then we just do just a bit of blending here. Okay, a little bit on this ear. I just need to erase just a tad bit here, or try to blend it out and go for a soft erase. But that was too much of the highlight right there. I need to shrink this, erase it down just a tad bit. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Oh, my neck. Okay, let's just need to just do this part here. Alright, a little bit of blend here. Let me do a soft erase right here. Then go back to here. Do more blending here. So far, so good. Oh, hold on. You stretch out a bit. I'm good. Just need to stretch out just a bit. Alright. Just do some arm circular motions. Need to just keep myself moving. My arms won't get messed up, and I won't develop carpal tunnel. Oh, that's not funny. We develop carpal tunnel later on. It really isn't. It's very important to stretch out your hands and your fingers. Otherwise, it'll screw you over later on down the line. And also, make sure you have some good music you want to listen to while you're working. Or you can listen to me, rambling on, talking to myself, trying to get this on through. Wherever suits your fancy. Wherever suits your fancy. Now I need to just go to here. Now I'm just going to... Then I need to just... Alright. Alright. Alrighty. Just need to add these few little tweaks here. Then we can begin the last final bits. Okie dokie. Alright, so far so good. Alright. Okay, now let's go to reset rotation. Let's see how we look here. Alright then. Well, we can say we're done with this one. Gonna save this version here. And now we're going to, well, continue working on this one here. This other version here. Only this time I did something a little bit different. Because like I said before, anyone who just recently came through here, I did this sketch here in Procreate, and I did a finalized sketch on here now. But what I did for this one was, let's just say, adjust the highlights a bit on this one, this time around. Let's just say I was able to focus more on refining the sketch, adjusting a little bit more, then go to here. So, in this time, I put the shading and stuff here, and I let it do not just adjust the highlights. So I'm just gonna just adjust this here, and then I'm gonna focus on the inking. And just to make it easier for me this time around, I'm just going to just leave it as the ink. This is going to be for can hide this layer here. And now we can begin now we can just here, because like I said before, my usual inking phase, I usually just use either the preserve curve tool or a mixture of the preserve curve tool or just freehand with ink. It just depends on, you know, what I'm working with. Okay, the nose part I'll have the freehand, which I usually use the mapping tool. Nope. Come on. Give me what I wanted. It's not that hard. Okay, let's try with the two here, but so we start from here. And we work our way around. Alright, thank you. Alright. Then we can keep going. Now we'll just focus on this part here. Okay, so far so good. Right. Hmm. Okay, what about phone buzzing? Oh. Oh, hold on real quick. Let me see what my phone buzzing about. Hold on, let me see what's going on here. Okay, let me see what's going on my phone. Everything okay? Okay, let me see. Everything okay? Okay. Sorry about that. You need to make sure why my phone was buzzing, but turns out it was nothing too serious. And I need to move this down here just a bit. There we go. Okay, so far so good. Let's keep going here. So far, so good. And connect here. Let's move this over just a bit there. Nope. Not where I wanted it. All right. Let's see if we can start the starting point at some of these adjustments. But for interest, let me do this mount here real quick. Okay, let's see if we can do the adjustments here. Adjust line width. Alright, so far so good. Alright. Alright, so far so good. We'll be fine. There we go. Alright, so far so good. Now I need to go to eraser tool, vector erase, and erase this part here, this part here. Then I need to switch corners here. Oh, God. Alright. Adjust line width. Alright. Alright, so far, so good. Now, discard this right here. Hold on, I'm swinging that right here. I need to adjust something. Move control point. I need to move this. Okay, that's a little better. Then I need to go right here. Alright. So far, so good. Alright. Let's do the ears real quick. No. Let's try to start from this end here. Nah. Bottle stacks. Oh, thank God. There we go. Ah. There we go. Now let's see if we can do this right here. Now I need to go to move control point. Oh. There we go. Now we can. All right. Ooh-wee. Okay, go to here. Okay, so far, so good with this here. Just gotta connect the endpoints here. Now, before we continue on, need to make just a few more with the adjust line width tool. All right. All right. So far, so good. Okay, we getting somewhere with this. I'm feeling this. I love this thing. I love it. Okay. And is okay, we streaming for almost an hour, 41 minutes. Because I'm supposed to be streaming for my art streams only just 2 hours for now. So there's that. And this is here. And just this. All right. I'm a little quiet. Just want to get this done before. Just want to get this done before my 2-hour mark hits. Okay. All right. Okay, so far so good. Adjust line width. We got is a 3:15. So we got 15 minutes left, so we can wrap up and do a little bit more inking here. Come on, just gonna wrap this one up. Alrighty. So far, so good. Then we'll go to this part here. The reason why it's kind of lagging right now, you probably end because I'm adjusting the line with a bit bigger than usual. And the laptop to my fan is spinning because I'm live, but I'm also recording too at the same time. Okay, I need to adjust it down just a tad bit. Alrighty. We're almost done here. Just adjust this one. No, I just need to move the ink upon this one right there. With the erase tool to here. Oh, thank God for the vector erase tool. It makes things so much easier when it comes to clean up line artwork like this. It makes things so much easier. Then I need to adjust line width. Now, normally I can just go for the ellipse tool on this part here, but since it's just the oval shape one, and I already got the eye line out how I wanted it to be, so I just could roll with that. I'll deal with that a little bit later. So far, so good. Alrighty. Let's keep going with this. This goes. Let's keep going. Then we go to make sure that's on the line adjustment tool. And we just adjust as we go. Righty, just right here. All right, so far so good. Now we go to here. Let's do the rings here. There we go. Okay. Let's go here. So far, so good. On point. Okay, the inking's almost done. We'll probably use the last little bit just to wrap everything up from here. I'll admit though, this is the fastest inking I really done before. Believe it or not. Down here, just that tab right there. Okay, we got 5 minutes left. Let's see if we can squeeze some. Oops. Let's see if we can squeeze some fine tune there. Okay. So far, so good with this one. And now we can do this part here. Make another one here. I'm going to make this one a bit different. Then we would move anchor points. Then we'll go to here. Oh god, no. I need to go for the mapping tool here. Just like with, just as this part here. God. Then it's gonna be up front here. Then go to the race, victory race. And with that is that right there. The inking on this one is now done, which means this is also done. That means that all I have to do now is to make a gradient around here in the background, do some color corrections here and there, and this piece is pretty much finished. So I'm gonna make some fine tweaks of this off screen as I'm beginning to wrap everything up. I'm almost at my 2-hour mark, so let's have a little bit of rundown. You probably noticing for the upcoming weeks, I will be experimenting with the time streams during the weekday. So instead of me streaming around at 4 in the afternoon, I'm gonna try for aiming for the morning and afternoon streams, just to see, how the time frame is going to be. And plus, I've been dying to want to do a morning stream every so often, just so that, because I'm always up and active in the morning, and around around 4 or 5ish, I begin to slowly wind down in a sense, and where I go into my deep work stuff, as fine tweaking, scheduling my posts, things of that nature. So this is where my energy began to die down a bit. So the ad thinking, as someone said, you should do a morning stream or a morning game stream. It's that might be strange, but we'll see how it's gonna go and see how things gonna be. So until then, I'm gonna get ready to wrap this zone up. Thank you so much for coming on through here, guys. Thank you so much for chilling and vibing with me. And be sure to look out for this piece right here, geared to be going live between either this evening or tomorrow. So until then, I'll see you guys around. Don't forget, the link to all my social media it's right there in the chat. right around my link tree, and I'm open for commission. So the link to my commission form is also there as well. Well, so until then, I'm out. Stay blessed. Be safe out there. And I will see you all next time. Latest. Peace.